Morning, everybody, and welcome to the classiest place on earth. My name's Katie.
Did you take your joy today? Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
I did. I just took it. Tweedledoves. I'm gonna go with Tweedledoves. I'm into it. What the fuck is it? What was I gonna say? Turtle? What the fuck is a turtle dove? Nobody knows. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the classiest place on earth. Oh my god, BDO. This coffee is so, unique and really good. I have to tell you about it. I had a moment, I opened the bag and straight up smelled liquor. And I was like, what the fuck? Why do I smell like it smelled like Kahlua? And then I realized it was aged in tequila barrels, and I'm an idiot. It's so tasty. Jesse Robbins. Oh, you have a sick day? Are you sick? Or are you just taking the day? Just taking the day? Oh my god, you're going to a con? What con are you going to? What con is this weekend? What is this? October? What is it? It's a turtle made of Dove soap. I love Dove soap. This is a weird request, but can you stand up so I can see your shirt? Oh yeah, I actually got it in Singapore because it's a long story. Out of necessity. Food poisoning. Fuck off. No way. That sucks. I had that in Germany and it was the worst. Boo. Yeah, I actually cut the shirt up because that's what I do. But yeah, this is the design. It's actually Snoop Dogg. I have no clue what this says though. I think someone's told me what that says. No clue. Doggy style. It's kind of neat, and I think it said Snoop Dogg up here. I just got rid of it. Umacom? What kind of con is it? I've never even heard of it. Umacom. What is it? I love cons. I miss them. It's my hair. Yeah, okay. It's kind of a cool shirt, right? I have not played Inscription. It's on my wish list. I've been playing Rogue Lords. That's kind of my thing right now. I play in my off time. It's a nice little clicky game, but I've heard Inscription's amazing. Good morning, Noob Tie. How you doing, Honeybean? I hit snooze on my alarm this morning, so I don't have any makeup on. So I'm going to put just, some makeup on. Figure we can hang out before Zeke pressures me into playing a game. Ew. Oh, so for those of you who don't know, today we're going to be playing a game with Zeke. It is the new, we've played him before. It's the new, what is it called? Dark Pictures House of Ashes. We played the last one together. If you guys remember, I got really pissed off because he sabotaged me a million times. So I'm stoked, as you can tell. Oh, it's anime? Oh, dude. It spans the Kobo Center and the Renaissance Building downtown. I hope it's safe. I hope it's safe. I hope you feel safe there. What kind of chair did you get, Marnux? I went from working 5 hours a day to 8-hour day because someone did not show up. Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. Good morning, Sammy. How are you? I know, that's what we rated them playing it, didn't we? We rated them right at the end of it, so I didn't watch the end. I have no idea what the game is. No clue. But they're pretty fun. I mean, the last one, they're those games where you kind of, you jump between characters you play, and Zeke will do everything to kill himself. Anything. He will always take the bad decision, and it drives me fucking nuts. So it should be really fun. But, yeah. I gotta at least put lotion on my face and stuff. Jesus, God on a cock! Or almost spill my bong everywhere. Catherine. I lost the bowl. The bowl fell off, but the bong did not spill. We're good. Oh, where is it? Am I crazy? Okay, I'm just crazy. I have no idea where it went. Anyways. God on a cock. Oh my god, Roboblake. Some of my old clips that are gone forever now because of the clipping. I had some interesting cusses. I gotta get a bowl then. I didn't have one. I'll get a new bowl in a minute. I'm gonna put lotion on my face and shit. My face, it's so dry here. These are just things I have to do every day because otherwise my skin cracks open. I'll cheers with you in a minute, guys. Give me a second. How is everyone today? I hope you've had a wonderful time. My sinus infection was bad yesterday. The night, I don't know if you guys have ever, I think everybody's experienced this, but like when you have somewhat of a cold and you lay down at night and it's like the moment you start to pass out, you cough. And it just kept going all night long. Like I wasn't incessantly coughing, like I didn't have an itchy throat, but every fucking time I would just barely start to fall asleep, my throat would itch and I would cough. So the night before last night, I was up until like 4 in the morning, just pissed off and coughing. But last night, I took melatonin and NyQuil, and I fucking put myself to bed. Had therapy, and the new chair finally got here. Oh, hell yes! New desk and new chair. That's a good day. You got the Hag Capisco. I have no idea what that is, but I'm glad you're comfortable. It puts the lotion on the skin. Seriously. I live, like, my lotion is literally just oils. I just live, it's so dry here. And her flu shot, the same appointment. And oh yeah, I mean, that's a lot. I got my flu shot and it kind of knocked me out for a day. But I'd rather get the flu shot than the flu. I've had the flu. Has anyone here had that flu, the swine flu before and lived? Not very many people lived through it. I did. It was terrifying. I hallucinated that tea was pouring out of my watch. And I was like, I just remember laying on my couch and being terrified that my watch was pouring tea all over the floor. Like something out of like Alice in Wonderland. I literally thought that was happening. It was bad. And I was sweating through my mattress. Like I remember getting up in the morning and the mattress would be wet all the way through the box spring. It was so gross. Was hell, yeah, it's all the same. It was terrible. It was one hell of a fever dream, Crispy. I'm telling you, like, people make jokes about fever dreams. They're legit. A low dose ibuprofen last night. My shoulder killed me. I hate taking pain meds too. I'm the same. I try to stay away from them as much as possible. Sounds like a very British nightmare, does it? I mean, I drink a lot of tea. Yeah, caterfly, same. I wished for death. I was a respiratory therapist at the time too. I'm pretty sure I got it from work or something. And it was just really, really bad. I remember like laughing about how bad it was. I'm not one to just like, I never just wallow. I kind of just giggle about my pain. And I remember like laying there and just laughing at how ridiculously terrible it was. I was just like, I am sweating and dying and I might die today. Oh, it literally says dog style. Tombadils. Tombadils fucking translated my shirt, guys. Literally, the bottom half just says dog style. So now we know. Spanglish, it's the best. Oh yeah, that's the story. So when I was in Singapore, we were only there for 24 hours. It was actually a layover, but it was enough time to like get a hotel, walk around the city. I got that crazy crab dish that's like really popular. Is it literally? I think it's literally just called Singapore crab, but it's like this crab. It's a whole crab that they like cook in chili oil and sauce and shit. It was really tasty. But we were flying from Thailand home and we had this layover in Singapore and the airport pushed all of our luggage through to our home destination instead of Singapore. So when we got to Singapore, we had no luggage. None of us had any luggage. We had no toothbrush or anything. And I don't know, this is a weird question. If you've ever been to Singapore, that is a miserable state of existence. Those people, I mean, it's literally 100 degrees 24/7. We were up until 1 in the morning walking around the city and it was still 100 degrees out, just humid and disgusting. And I was like, I am not going to get on an airplane tomorrow and force someone to sit next to this 2-day-old sweaty body. Like, that just seemed cruel to me because it would have been the same clothes I'd wear for almost 3 days, 2 nights, and the whole day in Singapore just sweating. So we went to the mall and I picked up these cheap ass shirts and I was like, okay, I got some leggings too. And I was like, all right, now I don't feel like a sweatmonger because it was just, I don't know if I have a stinky sweat or not, but a day old stinky sweat is going to stink no matter what. I don't think you got a chance there. What up, Trekkie Queen? How are you, love? Oh yeah, they were translating my shirt. Yeah. Oh, that's how you say it? Inu no Suteru? Is it Teru? It's not a good feeling. I mean, there's no escape. That's the weird thing. Like everything in the Asian countries I have visited, every room and like indoor areas are extremely small because they just spend 90% of their time outside. There's no point for indoors when everything's 90 degrees and 100% humidity all the time. So you try to go inside to try to like escape the heat, and it's just cramped, small areas with lots of people. It was bad. I don't like being trapped like that in that heat. Ugh. It is friendly reminder, wash your butts and taints, guys. Your taint is a super highway for gross. I live for AC too. I hate being like it's sales said it yesterday. Like you get to a certain point where you're naked and you can't take off any more skin, like you're just hot. But at least when it's cold, like you can put layers on. Like I can put a million layers on and at least kind of get cold. Yeah, Trekkie. Yeah. AC, I mean Colorado AC is our friend. Like I can't the dry heat here is terrible. Oh, is it one word? Suteru? Suteru. But am I pronouncing it right? I just wasn't sure if the AI is an Aru or Aru. I don't know how to pronounce. I'm bad with Asian dialects, I guess I would say. I so even if it's hot out, I have fans on. I can't stand a hot house. Like there is nothing grosser to me than just a stagnant warm house. It feels like when you're swimming in a public pool and you swim through someone's pee spot. I'm just like, this is gross. Like I always have fans on. I just need moving air, even if it's not AC. Like hi, but with a T. Tyru. Oh, Tyru. Sutairu. Okay, thank you. Oh my god, same. Nick, there was a day I was actually hanging out with Mark and like I couldn't sit still. It was so hot in here. Mark and I were sitting on Discord like watching a movie or something. And I kept apologizing. I'd literally have to like stand up and just move away from this area because my AC wasn't working and it was just blazing in here. Like so hot I couldn't function. It was hot. It was gross. I washed mine just an hour ago. When did you last wash your taint? I washed mine this morning. Come on. My hands are all slimy now. Doggy style is Sutairu. That's hilarious. I don't know what kind of makeup I'm gonna do. I usually just throw some on and experiment till it looks nice. I just have to get it done in 2 hours because otherwise Zeke's community will come in here and start harassing me. Hey Brandon, did you know it's not really you're not unless you're like doing physical labor or getting really sweaty every day, it's not exactly great for your skin to bathe every day, especially if you use soap. Like if I run a lot, I rinse my body every day, but I won't touch myself with soap because it's really bad for your skin. I wash my hair like twice a week, maybe. I remember it, Mark, because I just remember like it was like when it's that hot, like you just want to stay still because moving makes you hotter. It was so hot that staying still wasn't helping me. I just remember being like nauseatingly uncomfortable. Inu means dog. No shows possession, and Sutairu means style. Oh, nice. Do you know the language? What do people in Singapore speak? Chinese? I don't know. What do they speak in Singapore? Yep, Mark, that's the time my power went out. Literally, the heat killed my power, and so I had no AC or anything. Like, my AC kept shorting out the power, I think what was happening. So if I jacked my AC up too high, then the whole house would short out, so I was just sitting there, like, roasting. Dude, I'm the exact same M. Like, I just moved to Colorado almost, like, a year and a half ago I moved here. Just moved here, but I came from Maryland, where it's humid all the time. It's always humid. So when I moved here, I'm still like I slather my body in Aquaphor and lotion every fucking day because otherwise, like my lips will crack, my elbows will crack. I'll just get like dry patches. I don't know if people are meant to live here. I'm still not 100% convinced. I gotta curl my eyelashes. There's something in this eye is poking me, and it's probably an eyelash. This is everybody's favorite part. Oh, it's Japanese. Oh, cool. I really don't know what they speak in Singapore. I think Chinese. I gotta. God, it's been too long now. I don't remember. Good morning, Rod. How are you, love? A lot of fucking shit on my eyelash curlers. Get out of here. Oh, do they? They speak Japanese and Mandarin and other Chinese dialects. Singapore's a really interesting place. It's like very much like very strong freedom of religion, freedom of culture, freedom of language, but like if you chew bubblegum, you'll get arrested. If you spit it on the street, the chances are they'll cut your hand off. Like no drugs, period. There's alcohol there, I think, but no drugs. Like I would not even fuck around with sneaking an edible into that country because they will fucking arrest you. The official languages of Singapore are Malay, Tamil, English, and Mandarin Chinese. That's what I thought. I heard Chinese mostly when I was there, but again, it's been a long time. Jesus Christ. Beautiful city though. I mean, if you've ever seen Crazy Rich Asians, that movie, there's a really crazy looking building in Singapore that's in that movie. And it's like a building that looks like it has literally a ship on top of it. So it's like just like a skyscraper building, and then when you look up, it looks like someone put the Titanic on top of it. It's so weird. And the whole city's like that. They're very much into like green energy. Every building is planted. So all the buildings are planted with plants all over them. Like they all have sky gardens and they all have plants because they're all about fresh air there. It's pretty crazy cool. You like my shirt, ceiling guy? Thank you. Good morning, Toro. How are you, love? Something in my eyeball. Dude, there was so much alcohol. The weirdest thing about Singapore and Thailand is there's a huge movement of cover bands. So these young Thai kids or young Singapore kids or whatever will put together a band and they'll learn all the popular songs of America, like every Britney Spears song, like basically they learn every wedding playlist and they learn them immaculately, like to the point where they sound like the actual singers. And then they travel around these countries and get paid to like they get paid big bucks because they sound exactly like the original bands, like to a T. It's fucking creepy, but it's just a Singapore band of kids. That's a really big thing there. And so all over Singapore, you'd see these huge clubs full of people dancing, but it was all live music, which was really cool. I kind of dug that. Oh my God, Rod. Well, that fuck. I mean, literally, like, he asked me if I wanted to do it, and I said, yes, but I will not be ready by 11. And he was like, the fuck am I supposed to do? Talk to chat? And I was like, yeah, maybe you could talk to chat. Just an idea. Just a thought. The hotel pool between. Oh, is that in Singapore? I don't think I saw that one. Jesus. Are you moving, Toro? Dude, moving is exciting. I love unpacking and reorganizing. I hate packing and moving, though. Do you know that man? I mean, he's really good at it if he just, like, tries. You know? He's not terrible. He just gets impatient. And the more, like, impatient and pushy he gets, the more I don't want to do it. And the more I push back and take longer. So I told him, I was like, don't fuck with me. I'll take longer. I don't. Every time I try to go to Zeke's chat, I'm just immediately in the shitbox. Like, I just live in the shitbox, I think. I've tried. I say one word, Scott bans me. Or, you know, puts me in the shitbox every time. I normally lurk, because the moment I speak, I just get banned. What are you going to do? Okay, we're playing House of Ashes. It's a scary game. I could make myself look like Marla Singer. I'm trying to think of a cool makeup look that's like not too involved that I could do before 11, but is creepy. Scott owns the shitbox. I think he harvests all the semen and shit and piss and tears and fertilizes his garden with it. Because his garden looks incredible. I love Scott. Just so you guys know. Scott and I are friends, regardless of how much he hates me. Holy boob! Are my boobs looking huge today? I had a t-shirt on and I just got hot. I've told you guys this before. I have a weird thing where it's just like if this square of my body gets covered by material, I'm immediately 20 degrees hotter. I don't know why. I just sweat So this is why I chop the fronts out of my shirts, because I can wear a t-shirt and not roast myself to death. Cut and run, absolutely, yeah. You're a sub, so you can post freely. You're trusted. Right? That's what I'm saying. And then he feeds the vegetables to me and Zeke. So like I'm eating the the fruits of his labor kind of. Yeah, we just make it so subs can post links because, randos will come in and post porn and murder shit. I ain't got time. I've seen plenty of death in my life. Like they're adorable with what they think is shocking. Adorable. The website's loading. Is it Infinity Pool? I think I did see this. Is it in Singapore? Because this looks really familiar. Is it in, do I know? How do I know? It doesn't even say where it is. Is it Singapore? It looks insanely familiar. I don't think I went in that building, but I think I saw a building really similar. They had a ton of crazy buildings. Like, it's very much a disparity. Like, you could see that there's money on one side of the city, and the other side of the city is working a food stall and starving to death. It's kind of sad, but that's pretty much the way it is everywhere. It is? Okay, cool. Yeah. I think I saw that one. I think that one was actually really close to the spaceship one. If not connected, it might have been the same building. I'm not sure. Like I said, I was there for 24 hours, and I was hot and tired. But it was still, I mean, I'd love to go back to Singapore and actually get to spend more time there because it was a pretty cool place. It was just like, I felt like we were rushing to try to see a lot of the city before we had to, like, go to the airport. Scott messaged me again today because oh my God, you know what? Honestly, like, wait, Scott wants you to adopt it? He doesn't want to adopt a dog? See, I don't know if it should go back to its owner. Every time I look at that dog's, like, fucked up face, I'm like, does that owner deserve that dog? I don't really think so. That poor, like, it's such a simple thing to wipe the wrinkles of your dog's face. I mean, come on. Do you not wipe your own ass? Jesus fuck. And this dog, I mean, very clearly had not been cared for. A $5,000. Well, it's probably a backyard breeder, and some teenager probably bought it. I'm gonna be a badass with a fucking bulldog, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that do that. I know people that will. I mean, I know people that live like no shame on trailer parks. Grew up in trailer parks, like am trailer trash. But I know people that can't afford a house, but they'll buy a $5,000 dog. Oh my God, Lilith just farted, and it's so bad. Lil, what do you eat? Oh my God, she's under my desk. So it's like as if I was farting and bathing in it, but I did not fart. I'm just now chewing on dog fart. Ew. It's disgusting. You should not buy a dog for any reason other than to have a lifelong best friend companion. Like prestige dogs, that's where you end up with that horrible stigma of like, Dobermans and shit. People buy them because they're like, ooh, a Doberman looks scary. I'm gonna put a spike collar on it. I grew up with a Doberman named Guinevere, and she peed her pants regularly. She would get so excited or so scared, she would just pee. That was my Doberman, Guinevere. Like, they're not there's no such thing as an aggressive breed. It's just shitty owners. The people who bred Gizmo were real shit people. Really? Oh. According to random internet articles, no people, mainly when men, don't wipe their own ass. Wait. That's like a double negative. Hold up. So 100% of men wipe their ass. That's what you're saying. My brother Nick had an experience like that, Rod. My brother Nick had two pugs, and one of his pugs was like a brindle pug. Her name was Squeebles, and I actually think she might still be alive. But he said that when he went to that house, he was like, "This is a fucking puppy mill," and he literally bought the dog to save it and left. People, mainly men, don't wipe their ass. Stop it. No, that's fucking disgusting. I can't. If you don't wipe your ass, get the fuck out. I'm just looking at my makeup bag, trying to decide what I'm going to do to my face. It's like art. I just look through my art supplies and get inspired. Let's see. My wife got Ripley there, and 5 years later we got Gizmo, and it was way worse. I wouldn't go back there again. I understand wanting to have siblings, but I think those designer dogs that are half wolf, oh, they're horrible. I watched a special on those, Kreiner. I actually watched a special on, it was on YouTube or something, but it was a special about how all these people, like, there's all these, for some reason, there's an influx of, like, women who think they're really badass for having a wolf dog. But, like, the vast majority of the time, those dogs are 1% wolf, if not less. They just look kind of wolfy. They're like a husky or something. But a real wolf dog is going to rip your throat out. Like, wolves are not, they're not domesticated. I don't know why anybody would want that in their house. I love my poodles. Like, they're the nicest, warmest, loving dogs. They'll lick you to death, but I don't ever want a dog that's potentially going to hurt somebody. It's so weird. That's a weird concept to me. Like, what kind of insecurities do you have that that's what you're, like, seeking, you know? Lil, you fucking stink. Oh my god, her farts, though. Ew. Good morning, Anubis. How are you, my love? Do you like, I put batteries in them finally. I got little, they're like little pumpkins and skulls. I tried to do some Halloween stuff. But my background's so far away from me, it doesn't really matter what I put back there. You guys can't see it anyways, so. I tried. Wolves definitely aren't domesticated, and people kind of forget it took literally thousands of years and generations. Literally. There's like documentaries about it. Wolves, they kind of like domesticated themselves. And so the fact that we like want a half wild dog, which by the way, a half wild animal, I think I would assume is going to be very miserable in a house. I wouldn't put a wild animal in a house. Like you're taking an animal whose like kennel is the world and you're putting it in a house. Like I wouldn't. It seems cruel. They're mostly gone today. I still like I think it's just post-nasal drip. I cough a lot. Like it's definitely in my nose. But I don't think it's an infection anymore, thank fuck, because it's not green. Ugh. Well, there was one day I woke up last week and my gums were swollen. Like all my gums for my molars. I could tongue my gums and they hurt. That's how bad my sinuses were because it's all like wired up everywhere in your face. And all my gums were like tender to the touch. It was crazy. I just gotta blend this before it sets. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, Corb. Every dog has the potential to hurt someone. They're animals after all. Absolutely. And so why would you take the chance of wanting one that's even more likely to hurt someone out of nowhere? Just because that's its nature. Like, it's not like it's a mean animal. It's just that's nature. At work today, I couldn't use one of the Wi-Fi remote controls because an LOT light bulb in the hallway stole its fixed IP address. Why is a light bulb what? I have too many questions to verbalize. Read it and weep. I can't. That is so fucking gross. I mean, I don't care if you're a boy, girl, anything in between. How can you walk around with shit on your butthole? And like most men have hairy buttholes. The fuck? Kidween, I've been telling him, but I mean, let's be honest, this is the only hole that accommodates that tiny wiener, so what are we gonna do? I gotta be sympathetic to the cause. What up, wiener? It's not even just in houses. They did that with a bunch of random wild wolves from different packs, and that's how we end up with the alpha stereotype. I read that that's not real. I read something recently about wolves that there is no alpha omega. Like a wolf pack is usually just a mom and dad and their puppies. And that's it. Like that's actually like a total misnomer. But I don't know. I'm not a huge researcher of wolves. But I read this recently and I was like, huh, interesting. Pyro, I dated a guy for a while. He was native. He was half native. And natives typically cannot grow body hair, or they just don't. And this guy, he couldn't grow a beard for the life of him. He couldn't grow a mustache. He had 2 chest hairs, literally right here. We named them. But from the waist down, it was an inch of fur. I swear to God. Like, if he didn't wipe his ass, he would have so much poop on his butt. Lesho with that 10-month resub.
Thank you for resubbing the class, keeping the class alive and keeping the name swings, bitch. How you doing?
There is no alphabetical. Yeah, I thought that was. I mean, it never really made sense to me that wolves would alpha beta bullshit like they're animals. Oh my God, what is this? Oh, is he saying you something? Stop it. Oh my fucking Christ. Stop it. Hold on. You guys have to see this. This is too good. Oh God. Can you yell at my mobile provider? I need them to... You didn't get your phone yet? I totally thought your phones were going to be fucking overnight. Damn it. Is it lost? I'm not even... Nope. Knock on wood. It's not lost. He debunked the term alpha. Really? It makes sense to me. I mean, animals don't think that way. They don't have four-brain thinking to think about thinking. I'm pretty sure the only animals that we know for a fact can think about thinking are cats and rats. Even though they're very intelligent animals, intelligence does not mean four-brain thinking. But rats and cats can actually like conceptualize that they are thinking about thinking, whereas other animals can't. It's really interesting. Anyways, this. Hold up.
Say,
this is too good.
My
my wife is real.
oh my God.
I fucking said it. I met her. She's real, or I was that high. Fuck me. I love Missy. That's so funny. What's funny is that's gonna make it seem more fake. It's like the harder you try, you're just fucked. I know, Rod. I've actually never been that high. I have had like moments where I've been so high I kind of have these hallucinatory things, but it's not people. It's like flashes in the corner of your vision, or like thinking someone's in the house because you hear something and then you see like weird fuzzies in the corner. I've had those. Not gonna lie. I wish Queen. If I could get that high anymore, trust me, I would try. I don't think it's possible. Like, I'd really have to take like a year off of weed at this point. I haven't stopped smoking weed in almost 2 years. Like every single day. I am weed at this point. Oh God, that's so good. My poor nose is gonna run. You guys got any makeup ideas? I don't know what to do. I'm winging it. This could be bad. This is lipstick. Marijuana is a hallucinogen. Is it really? I haven't heard a lot of people hallucinate with marijuana. I've never had like legit hallucinations, not like anything you would see in a movie. Just, you know, I have seen weird things in the corner of my vision that I'm like, okay, Katie, you're high. You're really high. Ignore that thing in the corner of your vision. Definitely been there. But I've never like, not like acid or like LSD. Like I don't picture walls melting. Things don't sparkle. I don't get that wild. Friend of mine just got with paranoia pretty hard once. I left for the bathroom and came back and he thought I was the cops. Oh, and he ran away. Trident, thank you. I just dyed it myself, actually. Thank you very much. Kreiner, I actually did that the day before yesterday. I did like a cool spider web design on my face. My problem is like I'm really expressive with my hands and I'm always talking and I touch my face too much and I fuck my makeup up all the time. Like I'll just strike my finger right through it and be like, damn it. Smear lipstick really crazy? Oh, like a Joker kind of thing? I could. I haven't even thought about my mouth yet. It's a weird thing to say out loud. Once when I was drinking, I saw two guys comparing how much chest hair they had. I just thought about how weird that was, and I have way more chest hair. I've had moments like that where I've been like at a bar and there's a bunch of dumb little college hoes around me getting wasted, and they're all talking about how tall they are. They're like, "Oh my god, Becky's like so tall. She's like 5'6". Like, how does she even?" And I'm sitting there at the bar like, welcome to the class hole. Guess I'm just a boy. I'm just a boy in the world. Tricky Queen just gifted a sub to Noob Tiebot. Noob Tiebot, you know you's a fucking butt wizard, boy. Go forth and be consensual in every fucking way. Bitch! There's a threshold of saturation in subcutaneous fat that does weird things to endocannabinoid tolerance. I believe this. And I have a lot of fat. Mainly in my butt. But like, I've made jokes. Like, Zeke says he doesn't smoke pot, but if he eats me out, I'm pretty sure he's eating an edible at this point. I am weed. I am weed. I have fully encompassed it. Put green on. Now what? Let's see. Getting my palate. Ooh, Marnux, cook something delicious. The only place I'm semi-hairy is my crotch. I don't grow hair anywhere but my head. Like, even I can go like weeks without shaving my legs and I won't notice. It's terrible. Good morning, David. Every day's like an open pear. How are you, boyfriend? Hold on, my makeup palettes under me. Got it. House of Ashes is gonna be 11, so we have an hour. Well, ish. You know, Zeke's gonna go live and hopefully actually communicate to his community like he likes them, and then we'll play the game together. Yes. People will be crazy, dude. Yeah. I pretty much grow fur on my shoulders. Really? I'm kind of jealous. I've got nothing. Like, barely peach fuzz. Like, even when I get tattoos, they never shave me. But my head hair, like, you guys know how thick this shit is. You can barely see my fucking scalp. I mean, my hair is... It's like all the hair that should have been, like, you know, peach fuzz and general body hair was like, nah, let's go upstairs and just make that a pain in her ass. Great idea, team. Let's go! But he doesn't like us, dude. Literally, Wiener, did you hear me say, like, when we were talking, he asked me if I wanted to play the game, and I was like, absolutely, but I will not be ready by 11. You know that. Like, I like to talk to my community, and if we're having a good conversation, I'm not one to, like, cut off the conversation to go play a game. And he looked at me, and he was like, ugh, babe, what am I supposed to do? Talk to them? Yeah! Try it out! See how it feels! Good morning, DJ. How you doing, Honey Bean? Did you tell your wife she was beautiful from you or me? This is all lipstick on my eyes right now, in case anyone's wondering. Good. I'm glad. Do you grow eyebrows? Nope, I destroyed them. Oh, Mandel, I gotta go get my bowl. I think I left it in the fucking kitchen. Maybe I'm gonna take a break here pretty soon because we have to run an ad. Anyways, we've already been live an hour. How? How? She laughed. Oh, good. I'm glad. But no, when I was in how old was I? What grade? Young. I think I was in 8th grade. This kid that sat behind me in class named Aaron. He was a boy, but his name was spelt like the girl version of Aaron. He decided to tell me I had a unibrow and a mustache. Like, literally, he was like, Katie, turn around. And I turned around to look at him, and he's like, you have a mustache and a unibrow. You should shave your face. And I, like, got horrified. I was like, are you kidding me? Do I really? And I went home and plucked the living hell out of my eyebrows, and they never grew back. I'm still upset about it. I used to have really pretty eyebrows. If you look at my sister, she has immaculate eyebrows. Fuck you, Aaron, right? Kids are cruel. Like, they don't realize, like, I don't know. Some people don't realize what you say, like, really sticks. And I have exactly 0 facial hair. Like, where the fuck he decided to do that out of just nowhere baffles me. I don't know.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
Good morning, Sappy, my love. Good morning, Zelda Queen. How are you? Zelda Queen? Can I call you Zelda Queen now? Zelda Queen, how are you, love? Kids, they're just like, they don't know, you know? They gotta be taught that shit, unfortunately. I just switched to my headphones and my phone decided to play Evanescence instead of you. Random. Which song, though? Zelda is, in fact, a queen. It's true. I actually have a really pretty picture of Zelda on my wall. Not Zelda Quinn. That would be weird and creepy. But TwitchCon, I got a really pretty Zelda art from one of the creative tables. Yoo-hoo! Sweet summer blowout. Wake me up. Oh, I like that song. Wake me up inside. I like old Evanescence, and I like some of her brand new stuff, but there was kind of a middle area there where I wasn't really into their music anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what the sound was. I think it's because they became more of a rock band, and it's like, I listen to Evanescence because Amy Lee's voice is an angel's voice. That's all I want to hear. I don't really care about anything else in the band. Like, they can do cute little raps or guitar solos if they want, but we're all here for Amy Lee, and they know that. Like, come on, how can you be in a band with that voice and not know, you know? Safi, hit up the Discord. My computer works consistently now. I got a new camera. I have a new mic. Nothing's broken. I can do things. It's amazing. It's amazing. What a life we're leading. The band is just like a generic, you know, new metal band out of the early 2000s, just like all the other ones we listen to. But she's what makes it unique. That voice of hers, I mean, she's like, I've said it before, but she's a walking instrument. She's like Beyonce. I know a lot of people aren't into Beyonce's music. You don't have to love Beyonce to respect that voice. Holy crap. Pyro, I can give you my playlist from YouTube if you want to try out some new shit. I have a playlist that I've just been building off of for like 2 years. And it's like it's a mix. It's really a random ass mix, but I can throw it at you if you want it. I always love sharing music. This stuff's really sticky. I really dislike concerts and loud places in general, but I did happen to find myself at a music festival a couple years ago and watched Evanescence play live. Oh my god, was it amazing though? I've never seen them live. Was it wonderful? I can only fathom what her voice sounds like live. I imagine just as beautiful, but can't wake me up inside. Ooh! I don't need drugs. I don't need. I can't sing it because fucking I'll get banged. Bastards. Bastard DMA. I like that song though. The I don't need drugs, I think is what it's called. I don't need drugs. Yes, David, we absolutely did. We used to chill and do makeup in the morning. Yeah, I was telling people I snoozed my alarm this morning. Like an ass. And so I woke up a little bit late. And I was like, well, I can either stream late or I can just hang out and do my makeup on stream. And it's kind of fun when I do it with you guys because I don't feel rushed, so I do more creative stuff. Versus like in the morning by myself, I'm like, oh, gotta be live. I tend not to do anything too adventurous. Is that blending? I can't tell. I don't know. Oh my god, an anonymous gifter just gifted a sub to Zelda Quinn. My demon's back. Speaking of my demon, holy shit. Look at my knee. I woke up like this. Ow. How though? My demon's coming for me. Me too, Jesse. Oh yeah. It was that album, that Evanescence album, and Limp Bizkit, Hybrid Theory. What happened? No clue. I just wake up with these huge fucking bruises on my body. I swear to God, I have a demon. And my demon haunts me, and when I don't give it enough attention, he pokes me. That's all I can come up with. It's the only thing that makes sense. I know, Sales, I punch myself in my sleep or something. Like, how do you get bruised on your inner knee? I did not do anything to get bruised on my inner knee, if anybody's wondering. I just, like, I have demons. Absolutely, Pyro. When you get back, just remind me. I can pull it up real quick. Come on, green. It's because I'm putting lipstick. It's because I don't. So this is a makeup hack for anybody who gives a fuck about makeup. If you don't have eye primer, which is like basically a sticky substance that helps eyeshadow stick so it doesn't crease from your eye oils, you can use a long-lasting liquid lipstick. And it does the same thing. So that's what I'm doing because I don't have any primer or money. But it works. Mm-hmm. Also, if you look at a color wheel, green is not the best color to put on your teeth if you want your teeth to look pretty. You want to put things on your teeth that are going to be like, or on your lips that are going to make your teeth look white. Green or like a grayish purple, it's going to make your teeth look yellow. It's going to bring out the yellow just because of a color wheel. Just so you know. I would not put this on my mouth. I did it all for the nookie. What? The nookie. What? So you can take that cookie, stick it up your ass. That did not blend. Blend, you bastard. I'm too anal. I've learned everything the hard way. Everything. I didn't have anyone teach me any of this shit. I have 2 older sisters, but they're literally like 17 and 14 years older than me, so they have kids older than me now. And my mom is not feminine at all, nor was she there when I was a kid, so I pretty much taught myself everything. I fucked up a lot. I was a very ugly child. Like, if I showed you my school pictures, oh my god. There was no one there to tell me not to do it. So I just did it. Probably not a good option, though. Evanescence's first album on vinyl. Oh my god. My fiance thinks I'm weird. Tell him to shut up. It's good music. Her voice is immaculate. I understand that she might not be everybody's cup of tea when it comes to like style of music, but you can't. I mean, it's like, am I going to listen to Celine Dion on a car trip out of joy? No. But do I respect Celine Dion's voice? Uh-huh. Abso-fucking-lutely. I don't need drugs. I don't need something anymore. You know, I never cleaned my delivered groceries. And in that video, it shows her, like, Cloroxing delivered groceries. Maybe that's because she didn't know that a virus can't live on a dry surface. Ooh. Circles, how are you, love? Really, Sammy? Thank you. I think because I enjoy it. I mean, you're honestly, I think you're gonna be good at anything you do a lot and you enjoy doing. And makeup to me, it's kind of like painting. I don't really look at my face when I'm doing it, like if that makes sense. Like obviously, I'm looking at my face, but I'm not thinking like, oh, this is a face I'm making pretty. I'm just more like colors. This is true, David. This is true. This is true. I hailed
Hail
Satan.
Satan! Hail Satan!
But I didn't get sick, so I still think it worked. What was that? Was that a what happened? Was that a host or something? The fuck? Thank you. Bright blue eyeshadow. Oh my god, Elbel. For me, it was black. Like I was a little corn listening goth kid that shopped at Hot Topic, so I just took black eyeshadow and was like, "Gah, gah, I'm dark." It was bad. It was real bad. Do you have a favorite cosplay makeup that I've done? Oh, I'd have to look through them. There's been so many. That's a hard one. I did, a couple years back, I did Miss Argentina from Beetlejuice. She's the clerk in the underworld. She's like, if I knew then what I didn't, or no, if I knew then what I know now, I would have had my little accident. We did her, and that was like, I was pretty impressed with myself. Mainly because the makeup quality was absolute shit. Like, I got a turquoise body paint, but it was a shitty quality, so it kept clotting up on my skin. So the amount of blending and like very fine ass fixing I had to do to make it look good, it looked really good. Like I was damn proud. That one was pretty cool. I liked the heart. I made like an anatomical heart bursting out of my chest out of cotton balls. That was pretty cool. I have to think about it. I've done so many. Watch the video of the guy harassing people about a rainbow shirt. Oh, yes. Oh my God. He said, what does he say? Do you support, it's like Walmart or something? Is it Walmart or Target? It's like the homosexual Satan agenda of Target or something? Yes. We watched that on stream yesterday, dude. That is fucking weird. I don't know how else to put it other than what the fuck. And no one played along. And did you see the part with the clerk? The store clerk literally, she was legit like, yep, we love Satan. Mm-hmm. Sure, whatever. We love gay and Satan. Yep, all of them. Sure. Like she was having none of it. It was amazing. It was the funny. I mean, it was just great. Yeah. Maybe if I can find it, I'll play it for you guys. It was real great. Her attitude was so just like she was ready for it. She probably deals with that a lot. That's kind of the impression I got off of it because she seemed very ready for these psychos coming in, trying to get her to talk about Satan or whatever. She is a hero, dude. She was awesome. She was the best part of that whole video, in my opinion. I don't know where I watched it though. I'll have to search it. David, do you still have a link to it? If anybody has a link to the video we're talking about, I'll play it on stream for those who haven't seen it. It's pretty short, but it's basically a bunch of crazies, you know, the Al Qaeda. They go into it's either Target or Walmart and they start picking up like rainbow pride shirts and throwing them in customers' faces and asking if they support Satan. Like, what? Where did those two come together in that person's mind? All the gay people I know are pretty goddamn loving, so I'm just curious, really. Greg! What's up, Honeybean? Well, to be fair, to be honest, I snoozed my alarm this morning. So I was like, either I can be really late to stream, or I'll just hang out and talk while I do my makeup. I hit that snooze. It's because I took NyQuil last night, though. I haven't been getting very good sleep because I keep coughing. I have like a coughing fit when I go to sleep at night. So last night I took melatonin and I took NyQuil to knock myself the fuck out. I was like, I need to stream tomorrow. I am not doing this bullshit. Raise hell, praise Dale. Hydrate before you die straight. Facts. He said he would be on time. He'll be on time. Greg, literally what he said to me. So he asked me yesterday, he's like, do you want to play that game tomorrow? Because we'd been talking about it for a couple days. And I was like, yeah, totally. But I will not be on time. I will not be ready by 11. And you know this. Like, I like to talk to my community. And I'll never, like, cut you guys off in the middle of a good conversation. That's just rude. And he goes, what am I supposed to do? Talk to chat? Yeah, you can do it. Yes. Oh, I mean, yep, it's installed and downloaded. Yep. I did it before stream started, so we're good. I'm looking at it right now. He's done. Although, if you haven't yet, that means that my stream's about to get fucked up. Have you not downloaded the game, Zeke? Are you about to do that? Because that means my stream's going to go to shit for about 15 minutes. You bastard. Every Sunday, all day, my stream is sketchy because that fuck downloading games all day. Every Sunday. I don't hear him scrambling for his office, so that's a good sign. That looks pretty. I like that color a lot. Well, I assumed you might be doing it right now, so you were freaking out. But no, I always do it beforehand because I don't want to ruin your stream by downloading games while we're both streaming. That would be inconsiderate. Good morning, October. How are you? Passive aggressive, what's that? You mean female? I know, Chris one. You're not wrong. I mean, I would expect it from him. I just gotta give him shit. He's too famous. Like, you know, like there's people that they just get too famous. They need someone around them to ground them and make them remember what a piece of shit they actually are, you know? And that's me. I'm here for you. It's so quiet. I should put music on. Jesus. One eyebrow. That's DP. Oh, shit. You're right, though. Damn it. Damn it. You're right. I feel like Scott, oh, he totally did. Scott was all over Zeke. He was like, how the fuck, why do you only have this internet plan? Like, you can get something so much bigger. And Zeke didn't even know. We weren't getting, like, the highest internet we could possibly. We had no idea. Like, you could, I don't know what it is now. But we were doing, like, 100 up, 100 down, which is great for one person, unless you want to install a game, and then it fucks the internet up for the whole house. So I think Scott got Zeke to move us up or something. I don't know. You can't talk to me. Do you know who I am? No. Sorry. Is your name Ko? Are you that guy with the kids? I wish I knew what number I was so I could just throw it back at you. Oh, yeah? How about 3003? I don't, though. I don't want to know. It's low. Mm-mm. 34,589 plus. On too many high-speed business plan because both of us do too many things. Well, we've never had a problem, honestly, until Sundays. Like, that was the first time I've noticed his shit affecting mine. Oh, David, did you find it? No shit. Excuse me. Oh, yep, it's definitely it. Yep. All right, I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to finish my eyebrows, but then we'll watch that and we'll take a break. But add a download to that? Exactly. Like, you add a download and suddenly, like, streams are just fucked up forever. No, I didn't know either, Zeke. Don't. I just have to make you feel bad, you know, before you ruin a game for us. Cause I'm a jerk. He knows it's just pure jealousy. I would give anything to be a big popular streamer that makes 50,000 a month. Jealousy is ugly. Like me. Good morning, Dark Druid. How are you, love? I'm just putting on some quick ass makeup. Well, quick ass, you know, casual. Get myself some fucking eyebrows since Aaron decided to make me pluck all of them. Thank you, Scrappy. I was just doing something fun because I hit my snooze button this morning and I didn't want to be late because we're doing shit with Zeke and he gets needy. So figured to just hang out and do it with you guys on stream and fuck it. Yeah, Zeke's rank is 718. Yeah, he thought it was pretty funny. I don't like to be reminded like how much less value I am to people. But I mean, to each their own. Where the fuck? I'm missing a little thing. Or I already took it out and it's sitting next to me. Oklahoma. Ravenworm, thank you. I do not in any way. I don't want any of you to ever think I don't want you to think I need makeup. I do it strictly for funsies. It's just for fun. It's mostly because, like, in my job, I don't really get to dress up, or you guys don't see any part of me. So accessorizing isn't really a thing unless it's from tits up. So makeup is kind of like accessorizing for a job where all you see is my face, you know? I would love to be 666. That'd be hilarious. Better than Zeke. He'd hate me. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Hold on, turquoise. What's the opposite? Purple? Okay. Hold on, I haven't done up my tits. Oh my god, real talk, Pitsy. I did tit, like, what is it called? Contour. I did booby contour one time, and it was incredible. If you go to my Instagram and scroll, it was for, oh my god, what's her name from a video game? Miss Moxie. I did Miss Moxie for Halloween a couple years ago, and so I did like the crazy cartoon contouring, but my boobs looked amazing. It's worked. It was cheating. They looked incredible. I was pissed about it. Like, literally pissed about it. It was amazing. Wow, that did absolutely nothing. Moxie. She was fun. I loved doing that makeup. It was really different because, you know, they look like cartoons, kind of. That looks cool. Who the fuck is Chat? I don't know. You mean Chad? Dude, they were amazing, Mark. Like, I was honestly impressed with myself and then just angry about it. Because, I mean, I hope there's no one out there contouring their tits every single day because they feel like they need to do that. But it would be tempting if it didn't take so much time because it really looked, I mean, unnaturally incredible. My boobs looked like melons. It was cool. Me neither. I wish Twitch wasn't so fucking weird about body painting. I'd love to do more body painting stuff, but I'm so worried they just ban me. Because they're so, like, there's no consistency in who they ban from the body painting category. It's literally just like some twat can report someone and get a girl banned or a guy banned or, you know, a non-binary person banned. And that is dumb and makes me nervous. Ham! 2 years? Oh my fucking god.
Hail the Dank Lord to 2 fucking years. What even? How? How have I been around this long? Hail the Dank Lord, motherfuckers. And thank you.
That's, I still can't believe I've been streaming this long. Just when I think back on how I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stream as a fun hobby while I'm in school, and then I'm going to be a really happy respiratory therapist, and I'm going to get married and have a house and love my life. And here we are. Not doing that at all. I feel like makeup brushes are like kitchen knives. You can have 20 makeup brushes, but you'll have a favorite and you'll use it 90% of the time. That's me anyways. This is the makeup brush I use for everything. Take me all morning. What did Mark do? Oh, God. Mark, why do you suddenly have 6 tits now? What happened? Are you a cat? Did you grow one? I've never grown an extra tit. I don't know if I want to though, to be honest. I'm kind of cool with the two. They already fuck up my golf game enough without help. That looks pretty cool. Six seems like it may cause balance issues. I'm saying, like, that's a lot of nipples. And, like, for those of you who don't have tits or menstruation, when you are on your period, your boobs hurt a lot. That's a lot of pain. That's a lot of boob pain. Oh my god, we've had our second child!
Satan shall feast upon its flesh. Shall we barbecue tonight? Long pig. Thank you. That's a long fucking time, Heltar. Hail the Dank Lord.
I'm gonna curl my eyelashes and then we'll take a break. I'll go find my bowl for the bong. I don't know what the fuck happened to my bowl. I don't know where I put it. But then we can cheers and, you know, stuff. Oh, he had 3 extra nipples. I think my Nana had an extra nipple, but she was very obese, so it could have just been a strange fat fold. It's pretty common. People are born with extra parts all the time. Scrappy, you're on a tolerance break? What's that like? And 100%, does it follow the 2 lines? I mean, it makes sense. We all evolved. We're animal. We're just animals. Like, we all evolved from that. It totally makes sense to me. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they would follow. Why would they go in a weird pattern? Like, any animal in the world that has nipples, they pretty much follow a general rule, unless you're like a kangaroo and you've got a pouch or something, or like echidnas. Oh my god, I showed Mark the video about echidnas and how they have milk patches they just like seep milk out of. It's crazy, I'm telling you. Evolved down to just 2 tits. I think it's because we don't normally as a species have more than 2 babies at a time. Those triplets, octuplets, most of the time those are from in vitro, like fertility therapy. Bodies don't do that normally, very naturally. My 3rd nipple, and I've had multiple doctors about it. I've asked multiple doctors about it. Is like directly under 1, but slightly more inward, and apparently the lines slope down, getting closer to the belly button. Like a V? Interesting. See, my Nana's was like here, but she was really fat, so like it could have moved. Who knows? Good morning, Kyla. How are you, love? I'm just doing makeup and hanging out because I woke up late. I snoozed my alarm. I shouldn't say wake up late because I did it. Here's a trivia question. Where are the elephant's tits? They're by the front legs. They literally look like boobs. It's crazy. Have you seen an elephant with boobs? I mean, they have 2 round boobs. I've seen elephants nurse when I was in Thailand. It's wild. Like, it's the closest boob to a human boob in looks. It's very strange. Like, they literally have, like, 2 beautiful round titties. Yeah, elephants are crazy. Yep. Look it up. I mean, you might end up with some weird shit in your search history, but yeah. And they're mammals. I mean, they do nurse. I think they nurse for quite some time, because don't the babies stay with the mom for quite a bit? I think so. Imagine trying to explain that boner. Everyone's got a kink, and if you've thought of it, rule 30 whatever, it's happened. That's what I thought, Lady Emma. There's also some about elephants, like, they can stay pregnant forever. They can stay pregnant for, like, 2 years if they don't feel safe enough to have their child. Elephants can control when they go into labor somehow. It's very bizarre. Lady Daily, like, let's be honest. Have I not done that already? I'm sure someone in here's jerking off to something fucked up I said. Oh, yes, Pyro. Let me grab it for you before I forget. Anybody can take it. I'm just going to throw it into chat. It's just like a very large playlist of YouTube videos because I used to play music on my chat all the time or on my stream all the time, and we would share music. And now, because we can't do that, I just do it on my own. But I still have lots of playlists. Let me get a link for it for you. I would like to share it. Nope, don't you fucking play that list. I will get fucking in trouble so fast. Get the fuck out of here! Yep. Well, there's a very short 2-second taste of my list. How the fuck do I just give you the link? There's no, like, share button. There it is. I found it. Just kidding. Human error. Okay. Here's some music if anybody wants to steal my list. Kangaroos can as well? That's crazy. Kegel strength. Oh my god, they can chop a dick off. Rule 34. Thank you, Taco. That's the one. Carlita TV and fucking Taco with resubs. Thank you both so much for resubbing the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it anus its wings. Carlita TV with 9 months.
It's our baby and I shall feast upon it. Thank you.
And Taco with that 5 months, but forever in my soul. Thank you. Do you like my new camera? I don't think it's too bad. I was worried that it'd be like, you know, poor, perfect. But I think it mostly just made my frames look really nice. Best part about it, it saves my settings and doesn't become sentient and try to take over my entire computer without my permission. Logitech. Excuse me. I have a bag of Werther's candy next to my... Oh. Wookie, how you feeling? Stolen. I hope you like it. If you like songs in it, let me know. I love sharing music. I mean... Ugh. Those were the days. It's just one of them days. All right. Let's take a break. Make some more coffee. Stretch our legs. In like 30-ish minutes, Zeke's going to start hounding me. So, you know, we might as well get the fun part of stream over with. And bong time, yes. I have to go find my bowl. Wherever the fuck I put it. Makeup looks kind of nice, though. What do you guys think? I haven't put mascara on yet. I'm going to do that when I come back. But I like the colors. It's pretty. Funsies! Ooh, we're playing, it's the Dark Pictures, like, anthology. It's a horror game. But they come out with DLC every year. So this year, it is called The House of Ashes. And we're going to play it together. That's going to be great. Let's watch this fucking video. Before we take a break, don't go. You need to watch this video. It's incredible. Enjoy. I didn't see the little step.
You know, I'm more than just a TV talk show host. I'm
Get
also...
the fuck out of here, Jimmy. Nobody cares.
Oh, I hope they do.
Holy
Hey, do you
crap.
guys support the
That little stomp at the end. Oh. You show him. You get him with your Crocs, you badass. He's such a badass. He's someone who didn't get enough. So what happens is with children, if you don't teach a child how to attain, as I have a knife in my hand, how to attain attention in a positive way, you end up with that. Everybody wants attention. Everybody. It's human nature. You want another human to pay attention to you. But if they don't know how to do it in the right way, they turn into that. God. Isn't she amazing? The Target woman's my hero.
419 tipped $5. CK, last night I was balls deep in breeding Dr. Phil while stroking his moustache so that we can create an army of talk show hosts to take over the world. As I came, he moaned out, "Moisturize me, Dami mommy," while Oprah nodded in the corner approvingly. You woo.
I love you. I thought that's what happens to kids you don't beat. I was never hit in my entire life, and I don't go do that shit. I don't think you have to hit a kid and make them afraid of you to make them do the right thing. You can use Catholic guilt. You can use love retention, fear, pity, narcissism. I mean, there's a lot of different tools that parents have in their belt to help their kids be super fucked up. It doesn't always have to be physical violence. It could be, you know, your legs look better today than they did yesterday. Have a good day at school. What's wrong with my legs, Mom? Ah! Break time. Be right back. Cool. How's everyone doing? Absolutely, Rod. Always. I gotta pack a bowl, but yeah. Yes. Let's do. What am I gonna grind up? Let's do Lilac Diesel. That's a crowd fave.
Did you take your joy today?
I did take your joy. I
Never
don't
forget
know where
to
my
take
bottle
your
is.
joy,
I think it's in my
and
bedroom.
I guarantee your day will go as smooth as
Do
velvet.
not forget to take your meds today, guys. You deserve to feel correct. You know, I heard some Dark Druid a long time ago. Someone said anxiety is living in the future and depression is living in the past. I liked that. Because it is, like, when I'm anxious, I'm just worrying about a future that's not real and hasn't happened at all. Like, I'm just making it up in my head, you know? 100% accurate, or 1,000. Yeah, I liked it. It makes me think about my anxiety like that. Like, I'm freaking out over something that doesn't exist, hasn't happened, and I feel stupid. Calm down. Fun, that's smart. You know, Eliza has a pretty good app. If you guys take more than one med, she has a really good app that helps with that. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Sky Tutaro!
With 35 months, we've been friends a very long time, sir. Thank you. Vampires are very considerate lovers. They always wait for permission to come inside.
And Freddy Krueger was just trying to be a good friend. He's just encouraging everyone to dream. Big. Dissociation is time traveling. I've done that. Oh, Eliza and I, we've literally texted each other when I'm like really high, when I used to get like real high, and when I worked at the hospital and was really depressed, and I would literally just text her, time is doing the thing again. And that's all we say to each other, and we know exactly what that means. Time is doing that thing it does, and I don't know what time of day it is. Jersey sucks. Jersey's pretty, I mean, South Jersey's really nice. North Jersey is depressing. I'll go with you on that. I'm from New York too, but I'm from upstate, so. Do you really consider that New York? I don't know. When you say New York, people are like, oh my God, which borough? And it's like, no. My family lives in a town called Morris. It has some churches. Aw, Dark Druid, I feel that. That's the shitty thing, like, whenever you go through, like, a life-changing, like, a breakup, divorce, split, separation, anything like that, like, I hate saying it, but anybody that's done anything like that, you know it's true. The only thing that helps is time. And it's such a gimmick. It's such bullshit, but that's literally, like, it's time. I asked, a Spooter question in Discord. I was wondering, absolutely, yes. I mean, you could ask me now if you want to. I love talking about spiders 24/7, but I will definitely check it. I slept in this morning, so I didn't check anything, but that's on me. Upstate, NC boroughs, and Long Island. Yep. My family, like, literally, if you look at the state of New York, like, the farthest west little branch of the New York state, that's where Morris is. And it's, like, literally, it's a cool town. It's very historical. They've got a lot of really cool old graveyards and stuff, but it's... I mean, it's a town with, like, a bar and some churches. That's it. I've only been to I've been to New York City, but I don't spend time there. I'm not a city person. There's a green lynx spooter that lives in a few of my houseplants. Oh my god, we have green spiders here and they're so pretty. I love them. 3 hand egg teams. It's true. How many basketball teams? 2? I don't watch basketball anymore, but I think there used to be 2 teams. If you really don't mind, I never mind. I love spiders. I need some spooter advice if anyone can help. I'm not quite sure how to go about feeding my striped knee. It's made a burrow and never really comes out, which I think is normal. Absolutely. But I can't see into the burrow at all. Absolutely normal. When I try to feed her, the cricket found its way into the burrow and I have no way of knowing if she ate it. If the cricket didn't crawl out of the burrow, it's eaten. It's gone. Yep. So literally what I do, I actually have exactly, I'm gonna grab my striped knee and I'm gonna show you exactly what I do. Where is she? She is, oh, she's behind me. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab her and I'll show you what her enclosure looks like. Seriously, what she's doing is totally normal. You will never see her. They're actually a pretty shy species. So even when mine's out, if I go near her container, she'll go back in her hole. But what I do, and I'm not kidding you, is when I feed them, it's totally silent in this room. And if I can't see the spider and I'm just dropping a cockroach into their burrow or something, I drop it in and I put my ear up to the enclosure and I wait to listen for a crunch. I'm not kidding. And you'll hear it. As long as you're not going deaf and you don't have bad hearing or anything, just wait and just listen and you'll hear a and that's your spider getting it. Oh, you grew up in Buffalo? Now you live in Rochester? That's a beautiful area. I almost moved up there. Hail Satan. Good afternoon, Kinger. How are you, love? I love that they're territorial. We have a species of jumping spider here that is not necessarily territorial, but I never see them anywhere near each other. And I think they're called like the magnificent jumping spider or something like that because they've got peacock colors all over their butt. They're really pretty, like neon green. Sales, what did you do? Sales. You can hear them do the thing. Yes, you can hear the crunch. I saw people using those medical cameras that you use to check your ears to check the spooters. You can absolutely do that. If you are like super worried about your spider, if there's a burrow that is not webbed over, it's not covered in any way, and you're worried, you can flood them out. That's the safest way to extract a tarantula from its burrow. So literally you take like a watering can of purified water, not sink water with fucking tap chemicals in it, and you just slowly start pouring it in one corner of the enclosure and it will flood them out and they'll crawl out of the hole if they're alive. Spiders can't breathe underwater. They hate it. The knife. I don't know why this is on my desk, but I used it. Just sharing a snack. Have you heard the good word of our Lord and Savior, Booziest Christ? Booziest Christ, oh my God, kill me. All right, let's take a hit, and then I'll go grab my spider, and I'll show you, just so you know you feel good. I literally have a spider who buries herself 6 months a year. I do not see her 6 months a year. There are some tarantulas who just hide. I mean, most tarantulas, they just hide 24/7. They don't want anything to do with us. It kind of sucks. Like some of my most beautiful tarantulas are a hole in the ground, and I don't ever see them, ever. But I listen for the crunch. Zeke said he's going to talk to his community for a bit, so we have a little bit of time. Enough time to show you a tarantula. Joel Shanka! Thank you for the 17 fucking months.
You silly hoe, good morning.
They're super shy, yeah. Tarantulas are, I mean, they're not intelligent, but they're smart enough to know that they're a velvet water balloon and sharp things hurt, you know? Cheers to all the cheerses I missed because I lost my bowl somehow. Cheers, everybody. Hails to the yeah. Dude, Carlita, look at it. It's not even, it's a Yoshi egg with a little shroom. I love it. All right, quick, be right back. Just gonna go grab it. Kidding. I just stood up and it was under me, like against the back of my chair. I'm a dumbass. Oh, Lord. Dumbass. Oklahoma. I got some spiders. I do not have a second camera at the moment. I'm saving up, so we don't have a camera 2 or a spider alert right now. So, like, I'm just gonna say it verbally and hope people are listening, but spider warning. If we see one. If. I mean, it's like you guys know, we rarely see one. They hide. Nick, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my stream. My name's Katie, and it's wonderful to meet you. I hope you're not afraid of spiders. I'm going to show one of mine. I actually grabbed 2 of them just to give you a good example. I have over 50. I have choices. Okay. So, I don't have a camera 2, so I got to figure out how we're going to finagle this with this cam. So, this right here is my tarantula that buries herself 6 months out of the year. Ooh, this is the Transistor soundtrack, and the song is called Sandbox, and it's by Darren Korb. As you can see, there is no visible tarantula. She is completely hidden. Like, she has no open burrow anywhere. She has completely closed herself in. She actually has, like, a Death Star in there. You can see it, but she's buried it totally. And when I first got her, this was terrifying. I thought she was dead inside there. Like, I was really scared. I was so close to unburying her just to figure out what was going on. But apparently, desert tarantulas, as Aphonopelma simani and Aphonopelma chalcodes or calcodes are, when it gets cold outside, they bury themselves and hibernate to stay safe because they are cold-blooded. They actually don't have blood. They move. Tarantulas are crazy. They have blue lymph, and that's it. They don't have actual blood. And the way that they move is not by muscles, but by what's it called? Torsion, like fluid torsion, pressure in their body of this lymph fluid. But I got really scared, and now that I've had her for a couple years, I just know she's gonna do this. Hydraulics, thank you, hydraulics, yeah. She buries herself. I'm not gonna see her until next year, around April. I don't have to feed her. I spritz the enclosure once a week, like spritz it so there's some moisture, and that's it. End of story. This is the Aphonopelma calcodes, otherwise known as the Arizona blonde, or the desert blonde, I think is the other word for him. Desert blonde? Dude, Taco, I don't know how I do it, but thank you. I don't know how I do it. I have to turn the music down a little bit. I don't have a good memory. It's honestly I honestly think it's just because I'm passionate about spiders. So that's the one that buries herself. And then this one is my striped knee, otherwise known as an Aphonopelma simani. Simani is the last name of the guy who discovered them. So this is her enclosure, and that's her hole. That's where she lives, down there. And she made that herself. Literally, I just filled it full of substrate and gave her some logs and shit. And she buried herself, and she lives down there. And she does not come out, ever. Like, unless she has just molted or something and she's really, really hungry, she doesn't come out. I can't even see her in there right now, so she's way back there. But yeah, there's nothing on that side. Like, you can kind of see a burrow she's made, but you won't see her. Like, the only time I see my tarantulas is if they're actually that fucking hungry. Like, if they're really hungry, I'll see their hands, like their paws sticking out of their hole. But I just throw a cockroach down there, and then I put my ear to the top of it and wait for the crunch, and I know she's eating it. The general rule with tarantulas, if anybody's interested in the hobby or wondering, is if you throw food in and it's not gone in 24 hours, you take it out. That's it. If the cricket, roach, whatever it is, doesn't come out of their burrow, it's dead. Like, they won't stay down there. That's a scary place. Sometimes literally I'll drop a cockroach down their burrow and my tarantula will come running out, terrified of a cockroach. Like, oh, I love watching it. Oh my gosh. One of my, it was actually Nana. This is Nana. This is her name. Nana. We got to watch her build her burrow one time on stream. It was pretty cool. I love watching them because they use their arms like arms. Like, they have 8 legs and then they have 2 arms next to their face called pedipalps. And they dig up dirt, carry it around, move stuff. My one tarantula, she has golf balls she literally plays with. She kicks them around the enclosure and redecorates. They're crazy. It's so much fun. Tarantulas actually have a lot of personality for being such a simple creature. But yeah, she's, I think she's about 2.5 years old, this girl. But this is her. This is what you get when you get a tarantula 90% of the time. You're just going to have a case of dirt. And people are going to be like, wow, what's in that? Maybe a tarantula. If you want a tarantula you can see really well, though, I mean, myself and Kill Zombies, we both own a fair amount of them, and we can help you out. Because I do own a lot of tarantulas that are out all the time. They never hide. I have tarantulas that build insane web forests. Like, there's all sorts out there. But in general, desert tarantulas are going to bury themselves. Baby cakes. Oh my god, I love it. My Samani's name, chat named her. Her name is Marigold. Chat named her Marigold. It was so sweet. Both the piano and guitar, so many talents. Or I just can't settle on something. I can do a lot of things, just not amazingly. Because I get bored. Like, I can quilt, I can knit, I can crochet. Do I do it all the time, though? Nah. I actually haven't quilted since I got, like, medicated. This your first tarantula? No, absolutely. Copper Queen, I say this all the time, but for real. Tarantulas are, like, spiders and bugs and animals in general are my favorite thing to talk about ever in the whole world. Ever. You never have to apologize about wanting to talk about spiders. It's my shit. Like, nobody wants to talk about spiders with me. I don't have one friend who's like, want to talk about tarantulas? So when you guys are down to, I get real bonerific. Cross stitch. Oh, I love cross stitching. I love like there's some really beautiful, like, I guess 3D cross stitching you would call it. Like, people build up the stitches and make like these flowers that pop out and stuff. It's really cool. Big into web design. Oh my god. Tits up and hydrate, motherfuckers. Oh god, do I have water? Yeah. I brought it for my bong, but I'm gonna drink it. You need to be passable at something. There's only room for one person to be the best, you know. True. I don't really want to be the best at anything. I honestly have a really bad habit, David, of once I'm good at something, I stop doing it. I'm bored with it. Once I've, like, perfected it and I can't find a challenge in something, I'm, like, bored and I'll stop doing it completely. Even though I'm good at it, I don't really seek to be good at things. I just like to learn, I think. Yeah, do you want to see a web forest? Absolutely. I've got one literally 1 foot away from my shoulder. Oh my god, I'm like a serial hobbyist. Shut up. That is exact. I've never heard that term, but that might be exactly me. Whoa. Leonardo da Vinci. I mean, in that he never finished anything? Absolutely. Lord Hybrid, have a beautiful day and please be safe. I'm going to grab my forest. And then I need to put it... Let me put my mascara on real quick. Because my eye... I can already feel my eyelashes poking me. I have really long, annoying eyelashes. And they curl into my eyes if I don't get them the fuck out. Good morning, money. ADHD and hobbies can be dangerous. Bipolar and hobbies. I've told you that before, Rod. Like, that's how I got into quilting. When I was in college, totally undiagnosed, unmedicated, bipolar. I would get these, like, wild streaks where I'd be like, I'm going to go to Joann's and make a quilt. And I would spend $800 on quilting material and literally make a quilt by the end of the day. It was, for a poor person in college, not a good thing to do. Thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome. I'm just putting mascara on so my eyelashes don't stab me. It's like being awake. So much more light is in my eye when I do that. It's crazy. I need this right now. When it fades, oh, seriously, it's like you can't pay your rent and you're like, where the fuck did all my money go? And then you look at the corner of 3 quilts. 3, like, you know, California king quilts in the corner. Oh. I used to do, when I was in college, I had a bad habit of, if I failed a test, I would go buy an animal. That's actually how I got Bowser, my bearded dragon. I rescued her, but I would be, like, so disappointed in myself I would be like, well, at least I can take care of something. That's where Millie came from. That's where Bowser came from. Cinnabon. I don't do that anymore, thank God, but, you know, we all cope in a way. You know what kills me, David, is I gave all of them away. Like, if I made a quilt, it was with the intention for someone. Like, I always made it like, oh, this is a really cool design I'm going to make for so-and-so. So I think the only quilt that's still, like, kind of in my life is one I gave my mom. They're all gone to, like, exes and shit. And I, like, for fuck's sake, if they threw away my quilts, I'm going to haunt their asses. Good morning, Knives. Houseplants, yeah. If I felt bad about something, I bought a figure. Dude, you wouldn't have room for your body in your house anymore. Being medicated bipolar is way more healthy for me and my bank account, if that wasn't apparent. I still crazy, but I don't do that anymore. I'm not as impulsive, I think. That's a big part of it. I don't have room as it is. Do you have them, like, up on shelves and shit? Like, man. I'm such a freak for... I love reorganizing and organizing shit. You could make some really cool displays with all your awesome figures. Really, Erica, I usually starve myself. Like, every time I go through a bad breakup, I lose, like, 60 pounds in a couple months really fast because I can't eat. I've always gone the opposite. There's so much in boxes. So, like, figurines and shit? Dude, why get them if you're not going to look at them? Do you even know what's in all the boxes? Like, if you didn't open any of the boxes, could you tell me what's in every one? Tricky Queen just gifted a sub to Real Yoshi. Yoshi, use a butt was the highest order, baby. Sorry, my eyelashes are sticking. I gotta do it. They're too long. I hate them. You could? Okay, that's good. I hate hoarding. I'm like the opposite of a hoarder. I purge a lot all the time. I love to donate stuff. And that's like my rule. If I point at a box and you can't tell me what's in it, I toss it. I don't open it. You don't know what's in it, you obviously didn't need it. Because it's just crap. Stuff, I mean, it's just stuff, man. Fill your life full of people, not stuff. God damn, it's seriously, so much more light is, like, let into my eyes. Why? Amazing. Amazing. Oh, it's like in the, like, product box. Oh, fuck it. Okay, no, that makes sense. I thought it was, like, in the shipping boxes. Just, like, sitting around. Like, that would piss me off. I'd want to see them. It is freeing. I love it. I don't ever want, like, I grew up with a mom who does, like, my parents love, like, big houses. They have always bought these fucking mansion houses. Like, right now, they own a house, and it has 7 bedrooms, and it's just my mom and dad. But it's full. Like, the whole house. They just fill the rooms. I firmly believe a home is similar to a purse in that the bigger it is, you'll just find shit to fill it. And I have a really small house, and I don't like clutter, so I just try to keep it like the shit I have is shit I absolutely know I want. Like, there's no corner in my house where I'm going to pull something out and be like, what the fuck is this? I didn't know I still had this. I can't. I move too much, too. Hello, Looney. How are you? of filling my life with chamois gummy candy. Yum. I'm usually a purger as well, but I'm currently fighting the urge to not collect those vinyl dumpster fires. What's a vinyl dumpster fire? Hey, you mean those pop head things? You talking about like pop head whatevers? Went through a breakup at like recently or like in general? We're talking about like still like breakups and what that does. At this point, I have so many of them. At least a few of them need some sort of love every day. So it's a good part of my morning routine. That's what I do. That's why I like my lizards and tarantulas. None of them need me daily. I don't have an animal that needs me daily. But I kind of like just like drinking my coffee in the morning and walking around and being like, okay, everyone's got water. Good morning, blah, blah. And just like looking at my little zoo I've got. Oh, a year and a half ago. Okay, I was like, how the fuck did you go through a recent breakup? I didn't even know you were in a relationship. Funko Pops, those Funko Pops were such a genius trash fire idea. They're like the Beanie Babies of this generation. Seriously, like in 20 years, people are going to be like, I was told that this Pop Funko was going to be so rare. Same as my Princess Diana bear. Fuck! I have like 3 Pop Funkos and that's it. No, thank you. Can't do it. Oh my God. One of them's farting. You guys smell so bad. All the time. Their farts are so bad. Of Baby Yoda ones. I mean, I've got little collectibles, but like, they're ones that are very specific. I can't let go of my books. They're too precious. I mean, Mybel, I don't know if you noticed. We are similar people. I can't stand Kindle books. I need a real book. I've moved across the United States of America, like the whole country, by car twice. And I still pack all these fucking books. I love my books. I do love my books. Books are my passion, my everything. Yeah. Reading. We talk about books a lot in this channel. And this is not my one bookshelf. I have 7 bookshelves in a very tiny house. But they're all like organized precisely. Like you can see, I know exactly what's on my bookshelves. I don't just keep shit. Like this is what I've got. Like we've got this series. I think this is Sandman right here. I've got some other series. Like it's to a point. But my books, I mean, I've got a first edition Winnie the Pooh. I've got, what's my other one? I've got a first edition Peter Pan. Like, I've got some precious books in there that are just, I love books. I don't know. Books are everything. Don't knock random collectible shit. My parents found a couple unopened boxes of Pokemon cards in a closet. They're worth a lot. Did they sell them? They ain't worth shit until I see those dollar signs. That's how I feel about Beanie Babies. I know a lot of people are like, I've got a Princess Diana and it's worth a lot. And I'm like, okay, but you still drive a car from 1982. Show me it's worth a lot. Bun, stop it, Bun. We're way too much alike. I literally will have moments where I'm about to fall asleep and will just think about the Library of Alexandria and how it was burned to the ground and all of these incredible texts that are just forever gone. I have existential crises about that. I'm right there with you. Like, that's the kind of shit that keeps me up at night. But I grew up without cable or anything, so books were like my movies. Like, a lot of people have very fond memories of cartoons in the morning on Saturdays. It was, for me, books were just like my world. 9K? So sell them. What are they waiting for? Death? Florida's going under, man. Time to sell and get out. I would. I don't have anything that's like worth anything though. I have more like sentiment. Well, I guess maybe my first editions are pretty rare, but I got those I got them for a steal. Florida is a beautiful state, and I love all my friends from there, but you guys have to admit, the rest of your state's losing their minds. You're like mini Texas. Like, you're like Texas with humidity. No, Texas is humid. I always wonder where we'd be as humanity. Same. Like, what knowledge was in there? It could have been nothing. It could have been scribbles of nothing. But it could have been, you know, the common cure for the common cold. Like, we'll never know. It's kind of amazing. Where would I move? I don't know. I've lived everywhere. I just, like, throw a dart in a map. All of the U.S. is losing their minds? Well, it's like, there's people, like, the people of the U.S., we're losing our minds because what the fuck is going on? And I think the problem is that everyone in charge is, like, ancient. Like, really fucking old people. So they're fighting dementia, Alzheimer's, and birth control at the same time. And that can be really confusing, you know? I don't know any people in my country who stand for anything my country's doing at all. It's like Texas. Like, Texas, like, their government's trying to make gay marriage illegal again. Something about transgender women they tried to hold. Like, they're holding tea or something like that crazy. And it's like, I don't know anyone in Texas that stands for any of that bullshit, though. I have lots of friends from Texas. My sister lives in Texas. Transgender men are men. Transgender women are women. Period. End of story. We gotta stop letting these old fucks into office. They never leave. They die there. Where would I go? I need a vacation. Colorado is quite beautiful. Not just because I would like to hang out, but if you looked at, like, Telluride, Colorado, or Vail, Colorado is probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in my life in the U.S. Can you come kidnap me? I think that's illegal. I would love to go to Australia. That's one continent I've never been to, and I would love to go. It's just so expensive to get there. Like, I really can't. I don't know when I'll have, $2,100 for a flight. I'd get to Australia and be like, hey, now to find a box to live in. Normalize retirement. I think we need to normalize maybe having a career that doesn't make you want to retire. I think it's really sad that people waste a lot of their life just waiting to retire. And crazy statistic, like 3 to 4 months after you retire, there is like this crazy rate of heart attacks, seizures, stroke. Your health goes to the toilet because you go from working and having a normal life where you're moving around to retiring and just sitting all day and doing nothing and eating the same, but kind of having the same lifestyle, and they die. There's a huge number of people that die right after they retire. Yeah, exactly. It's that sudden slowdown. It's like that stop. Like, their body isn't used to it, and seriously, I've unplugged a lot of people that had just retired. I don't think I want to retire. Like, I've thought about it because obviously retirement isn't exactly attainable for my generation. I don't think it'll really be there. Nor is, even if you take out retirement, it's not enough to live off of. Like, you have to have retirement, Social Security, and a pension just to survive, unless you already own a house by the time you retire or something like that. But, like, the job I do now versus what I used to do in the hospital, I could technically sit in a chair and talk to you guys till I die if people still want to listen to me that time. And I kind of love my job, and I love you guys. Can you imagine me retiring? Like, retiring for me would literally be telling hundreds of friends that I've made over the past 8 years, I'm going to go sit on a couch, do the same thing I do every day, not on camera. Bye. It would be lonely. Punch a kangaroo, hang out. I want to crawl in a kangaroo's pouch. The powers that be are willing to compromise, but desperately want America. Oh, dude, I know. They're so desperate to hold on to what we were that they can't even conceptualize a positive future of what we could be. Oh, Copper Queen. I was supposed to go to Ireland and visit Psyche. I was going to go to England to visit Safi and Amelia again. I had tickets to Amsterdam. I had so much travel. Breaks my heart. The WhatsApp memes. Oh my God. Happened to my dad. He got all sorts of medical issues after he retired. It was actually very frustrating. It's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking because these people are like, I finally have freedom to do whatever I want. But because a lot of people, it's like, you know, construction workers, physical laborers, they go from that physical labor every day, all day, their entire life to nothing. And their heart just can't take it. It just stops. It's really tragic. You couldn't? Is that a challenge? I might die. I have no word yet. Nope. Okay. I still have Rod up. Nope, no word yet. Oh, cake, 100%. You would all know if I'm going to Ireland. I would never tell you guys I was traveling. I was traveling in 9. I would never not tell you guys. Like, I would absolutely want to see people. I'm still pissed I didn't get to hang out with, oh my god, what's his name? Oh my god, I just blanked on his name. He was in Thailand at the same time as me. Nate. Great as Nate. He was in Thailand, literally. He was in fucking, it wasn't Phuket. We were on one of the islands for the exact same amount of time at the exact same time, and we didn't hang out, and I was pissed. He now reads books and watches TV. It's crazy. I couldn't do that. I'd go nuts. It's not comforting since I'm geared to work manual labor for the foreseeable future. I mean, take care of your body. You can work manual labor and still take care of your body. The problem is a lot of people, like my stepdad, got into manual labor because it was the only option. He knocked up his girlfriend in high school. And when you're a kid, you're dumb and you don't take care of your body. But if you go into it responsibly, wear a back brace, lift with your legs, not your back, and like take care of yourself, you won't come out as bad, you know? But like my stepdad, for instance, like he works on water treatment plants. And so he does lots and lots of welding, and the welding like fumes and shit have given him chronic bronchitis. He has more mucus and coughing shit than I do 24/7 all day long. And if he stops working, the movement, like physical activity, makes that shit come up out of your lungs. The moment he retires and stops moving and lays around a couch all day, I'm worried he's going to get pneumonia or something terrible. It's movement, man. You just want to keep moving. We're trying to make up activities for him, and that seems good. Plus, I get to spend more time with my dad. That is really nice. I wish my mom would have retired when I was younger, but she was insistent on working until she was 70. You get into its pouch, and I'll punch a Kanga. Let's see how it goes. Don't punch the one I'm in, though. That would probably be bad for me. Guys, I just got a whisper from the Black Stallion 69, and he wants to know how his cock would feel in my mouth. I'm just going to straight up answer you out loud and say badly. Badly. Thank you for the whisper. No, manual labor, dude. Those guys make bank. My dad makes a lot of money. He's not really a foreman, but he kind of controls the work site, and he makes like $75 an hour. They fucking rake it in if you put the labor in. It's a good job, but it can destroy your body if you're not careful, and that's where the stigma comes from, I think. Are kangaroos like hardcore? Would a kangaroo actually like punch me in the face and try to kill me? Because that's terrifying. Ashen Rabbit, thank you so much for using your points to thank the mods.
Thank you, mods, for protecting chat from the evil nasty. We love you.
It would feel like pain because teeth. Oh, I can do better than teeth. I'm a medical professional. I don't have to bite it off because that's pretty quick. I can make it hurt forever. And ever and ever. They will. Yeah, I've seen that one too, Knives. The one that literally has like biceps. It's like, yeah, I've seen that one. Chiquetta, thank you. I did it on stream. I've seen that kangaroo. Oh, I've seen him. They're terrifying. But I didn't know if they just look that way. I wonder what % of success those types of DMs have. I'm going to go with 0. I'm going to say that their mom's pussy is the last one their lips will probably ever touch. And that's sad. Roo versus my truck. My money's on the Roo. Oh my god. Really? How big are they? Are they like a moose? Jesus Christ. Good morning, Sylv. How are you, love?
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
They're mean fuckers, and they'll keep going. I don't know if you saw my other comment, but they also have brutal nails. I've seen their paw before, and they scratch the shit out of you too. I had one that would try to fight me every day. Is it like a territorial thing? Like, why are they like this? Is it because things is it just Australia? Hat hatched. Thank you, Bina. It's Snoop Dogg, and we learned that this says doggy style. The males have a harem. No shit. Dude, I don't know enough about kangaroos. I might have to read about them. That's kind of cool. See, this is the thing. I usually go psychotic about a place before I visit it, but I am not of the income style to ever imagine myself making it to Australia. Like, seriously, the flight's like $2,000, which is insane. That's more than my rent by twice. But what I do is before I go somewhere, I research the fuck out of it and end up learning about every animal known to man. So maybe someday, when I'm rich and famous, I need a nail clipper. I have a hangnail. I must cut it. Where are my nail clippers? Got it. If they woke up and chose violence, I mean, same. But I ain't out here kicking people and clawing them up regularly. Is he actually trying? Oh, bless him. I told him, I was like, you know, they'd probably appreciate you just being a normal person and not trying to shill a game for a day. Because he's been doing so much sponsored shit lately. Like, I mean, good for him. He's making bank, but it can be exhausting. You start to feel like just a robot doing that much sponsored stuff. Koto, your brother lives there? That's really cool. I just have friends there. I don't think I have any family that lives in Australia. Besides Azrael Craig. I mean, obviously, he's our robot, but he's like our cyborg family. Their hand claws are 2 to 4 inches. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck. Just kidding, Knives. I take it back. I'm not climbing into kangaroos. Anything. Nope, I'm good. I'll find a different fucked up animal to challenge. I have an Australian black widow. Does that count? Dude. I mean, honestly, like, you can literally, Bina, just drive through the mountains and follow mountain passes, and you will, no matter what, you'll end up somewhere pretty. There's nowhere in the mountains that isn't fucking stunning. You just get there on accident. Roos will gut hunting dogs? That's terrifying. Challenge a dingo? Dingo ate my baby! Oh, bitch, there he is. Do you just want to use Discord? I'm gonna have to check my settings and make sure they're set up, but Discord works for me. I gotta take a break really quick and run an ad so we don't get ads in the middle of our game. Because fuck that. Y'all know how I feel about ads. I don't like them. See, and I knew a woman who owned 2 wallabies in Washington. I knew her son. Her son was a loader at Lowe's, and she would come in with a wallaby in her like jacket. Just do a call or jump a voice channel. Let's just do a call. Call's easy, but let me take a break first. Oh, we're gonna play. Zeke and I are gonna play. It's called, I always forget the name because I don't care. Dark Pictures. It's the Dark Pictures anthology. We've played one before, and it was like a base game, and then they keep adding DLC onto it. And it's like, you know, your classic horror story, you know, 8 people in a house and there's a killer, and you kind of, your first person view bounces from character to character, so you get the whole story from everybody, and you kind of, like, your decisions matter. You can accidentally kill people and whatnot. It's pretty fun. Oh, koakas are amazing. But you know what I learned about koakas? If they feel like they're in danger, they'll literally throw their baby down as bait and run away. So they might be smiling all the time, but it's for nefarious reasons. It's a spooky game, yes. Except it'll have Zeke in my ears, so that probably makes it not spooky. Honey twat. She's sweet.
I owe you twice child support. Wait, do I owe you child support if we shared the meal? I feel like if we shared the meal, I don't owe you. Lady Daily, do it.
Everybody go pack a bowl. I have a lovely bowl packed, so we'll smoke when I get back. Poke a bowl? Wow. Quackamom throwing down Quack Baby. Seriously, like, how fucking depressing is that? Like, such a beautiful, cute animal, but in the right, like, circumstances, it'll be like, bye, bitch, yeet its baby and run. I can't say I wouldn't do the same. Nature is fucking metal. And then there's the velvet spider, who literally lets her babies eat her body once they're born. But spiders are scary. Look at the cute Kawaka. All right, break time. Pee your pants, wash your hands. Always pee after sex or self-loving. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Maybe. Man, these earbuds are really life-changing. Just like not having headaches all the time is incredible. Incredible. I take it for granted, I think. All right, let me get Discord up. Make sure my audio is right. Where is it? Where's the music? Okay, you guys should be able to hear him when I call. I'm going to call him and we'll see. Tell me if you guys hear him. I told him not to do it yet. Some people have listening skills. Oh, babe, are you there? And I can't hear you? I can't hear you. I can see you lighting up, but I can't hear you. Interesting. Yeah, I can't hear him either. But my voice is fine. You guys should totally hear him.
Your voice is fine.
Oh, I hear you now. I hear you now.
Oh, hi.
Hello. There it worked. That was weird. Yeah, I set all my voice stuff, so it was fine.
Yeah, your voice is fine.
Does my mic sound great? And this is the first time I've talked in Discord with it.
Tap the mic you're using. Okay. I might have you up too high, perhaps.
This is my gain's up pretty high for scream. A bit.
Okay.
I don't scream as much as you. I talk quietly, so it's my gain's pretty high.
Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me with that shit?
As he yells at me about me.
How many times I've had to close my door of you going, that high pitched shit you do?
I'm glad you like it.
I do. I love it.
He is really loud. I'll turn him down a bit.
Yeah.
I turned him up because I thought that was the problem. All right. Say a sentence for me, babe.
Say a sentence for me, babe.
How's he sound now?
Do I sound good now?
That sounds pretty good for me.
I'm talking now. I'm talking now.
Guys, help me. Trekkie Queen just gifted a sub to Katsumo. Katsumo, thank you. I don't have a mute button. I might want to set up a mute button.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're getting a little like robotic.
You just got robotic too.
Oh, I know what it is. Downloading a game.
He's downloading a motherfucking game when we're about to start a game.
It's only 576 megabytes. I'm downloading Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain. I've never played it.
Where the fuck do I set up a hotkey for muting Discord? Oh, keybinds. There it is.
Yep.
All right.
You got about 5 seconds until it's done, so might be a little robotic for a bit.
Toggle mute. Can I change it? Can I change it? Add a keybind. Yes, please. Push to mute. Toggle mute. That's what I want. And then keybind will be this. or not. This? It won't do any of my mouse buttons. Okay, I guess I'll have to use a keyboard.
It should.
Yeah, I know.
Mine did.
It's not. There we go, mouse forward. Now we got it. Okay. I'm going to try it, okay? Tell me if I'm muted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I mute?
Yeah.
Yes.
You actually muted right after you said 6, and
Perfect.
then unmuted when you said 9. It was great.
Perfect. Excellent. All right, everything's set up. I'm going to open the game, and Zeke's just finishing his download.
Perfect.
Let me change my camera.
No, I was downloading a completely different game.
I figured.
Yeah.
Dark Pictures.
Now,
House of
thinking,
Ashes.
I'm thinking we, this is a controller game because it's
Oh, is
like a
it?
quick time event kind of a thing.
Okay.
I think. The last ones were, I'm pretty sure.
I think we did it too. That sounds really familiar.
Also,
Babe.
do we do DX? Oh, by the way, I sent you a squad stream invite in case you want to accept it.
Oh, do I just hit? Oh, it popped. Oh my god, cute. It actually worked.
Yep, it's on your dashboard.
Invites. Accept. Perfect. Okay, we did do squad stream, guys. So that
Squad
should be
stream
out.
is up if you want to watch that. We want to watch both at the same time or whatever. Do we do DX12 or just regular, guys? I don't know.
Me neither. I usually just do regular.
DX12, I assume. Okay. Well, DX13. All right, I'm doing DX12, and you should too because you have a better you have a better video card than I do.
Babe, it says that the squad stream's waiting for you, so it hasn't started yet.
What?
Yeah, it says waiting for squad leader. People can't.
Oh, press start. I can't just.
Oh, now I can copy a link for everybody. There we go.
Invite, then start. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
There you go, guys. There's a
BT
link.
should be able to handle it. I would hope so. Because she has a 3090, I have a 3080.
Yeah.
I
And
don't know if
I
that's what you
literally
need.
run nothing on this computer but the game.
Yep.
Let's make sure that works, actually. That scene. My capture card's been funny lately.
Oh yeah, you might need to refresh to see the squad stream button. It should be right next to the sub button. In fact, you know what? If you mix up those buttons, it's okay. Just follow all the steps.
I gotta fuck with my capture card real quick, babe. Right back.
Okay. Real quick. It's a very rare situation where someone actually can fuck with their capture card real quick. And it sucks. Like, hey, my capture card's fucking up. This is gonna be an all-day project, isn't it? Mick Mortimer, 8 months, and Faucius with 98. Thank you, guys. Hey, Fau, good to see you, buddy. What up, you guys?
There we go. Oh,
right.
Gluttony just gifted a sub to Zephyrus one. Thank you, love. Zephyrus one, use a butt wizard. Go forth. You know what's up. Has anybody watched this gameplay and know where I should put my face on the screen? Because I don't. I don't know. Is it? Cool. Thank you very much.
I just kind of default to bottom left. You
I'm in
good?
the bottom left of my screen, babe, if you're wondering. They're saying that's a good spot to put your head so you don't cover shit.
You betcha. I accept. There we go. Don't play alone. I will not play alone. Let me look at the settings real quick, though. Make sure all the settings are maxed out and VSync is on and shit. You should do the same.
I have not even started the game. Are we doing the DX or the other one?
The 12. Yeah, DX12.
The 12? Okay.
You can handle it.
Katie, why don't you just wear pants?